Oh yeah!
Frank is having such a rough air.
Why did he get shot?
The last snake of the pack.
How did she get shot?
Oh!
Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Emma and Georgia, and today we are watching How to Get Away with Murder, Season 6, Episode 15, the finale. If you want to watch our uncut scene reactions, links to the Patreons down below.
The actual last episode.
It's been years in the making, people. Years.
Oh,
We're finally here.
God. I cannot right now.
We just can't believe that it's here and we're doing it. Like,
Emma
I
said
don't know.
she's been smiling thinking about this all day.
I've been thinking about this all day. I am obsessed with this show, and before I was like worried about finishing it because I don't really want it to end, but now I'm ready and I'm so excited to see what happens.
I'm still
I'm
in
like,
the
end
worried
this.
stage.
I'm in acceptance stage. I'm ready to see what's gonna happen. And I mean, you heard in our discussion last episode, our predictions are all over the place.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know what the hell's gonna happen. And I can't even give you a straight prediction.
Yes, well, last episode, it was the start of Annalise's trial, and oh my god, Laurel came back. There was a whole bunch of revelations. They were trying to get Hannah Keating to become a witness, and her stipulation, I have now discovered, is that if she testifies against the governor and Annalise wins, she wanted Annalise to make a confession publicly after the fact.
Why would you want to do that? Surely you just want to put this to, like, to grieve for your brother. Like, why would you want to keep bringing this up? Keep bringing up Annalise's name? Like, if I was her, I wouldn't want any more than already that's gone on. Like, why does she just want to keep bringing it up?
Like, Annalise could still reveal the incestuousness of their relationship whenever she liked. I don't know why she thought she had a card. Anyway, she's dead now. Perhaps...
Yep, bitch is dead.
Perhaps suicide, perhaps killed by someone the governor sent.
I don't think it's a suicide, personally. I'm not thinking it, especially right now where we're at a really pivotal moment in everyone's situation.
Perhaps killed by Frank, as he now knows the truth about his lineage.
Yes.
I don't think so.
Right at the end. But I think it's Burkhead, personally.
Yeah, same.
She's getting worried about how the trial's going. Annalise, very good at what she does, obviously. She's probably thinking, oh crap, we're losing here. I've got to take out one of her witnesses. So yeah, I think this was a hit, for sure.
They also found Xavier's body, and Nate has convinced Jorge that it was the governor that did it, and so he is pushing for Jorge to testify against the governor on the stand, which should be interesting if he's the one that ends up helping Annalise.
Honestly, a big plot twist, and a very good, you know, what Nate's doing was surprising in itself as well. Like, he's such a good manipulator and liar. He's convinced Jorge that he didn't kill his son and that it was all Burkhead and that he should be on the side of Annalise. Like, it's scary how good he is.
Yeah, Nate surprisingly is quite calculating.
I know, Nate has done very well, and you know, I've not liked him much, but now that he's on Team Annalise again, not by his own will, but now that he's back on the good side, I'm happy with his participation.
And the other thing we were confused about, with regards to Annalise saying that if she wins, no one else will go to jail. In that scene, they were trying to convince Laurel not to take her deal and to testify for Annalise on the stand. So if Annalise gets off, they won't go after the people that didn't take a deal. But if they do take the deal, then that still stands. Like, I think Connor will have to go to prison for 5 years.
That's what it's looking like. Like, Michaela stabbed him in the back.
Yeah, Michaela doesn't have to go to prison anymore, and Laura obviously didn't testify for them, so she's out of it as well if Annalise wins. Connor might end up being the only one that goes to jail.
If that's the case, I'm going to be heartbroken because Connor's had his ups and downs, But he doesn't. I don't want him to go to jail.
He got snaked big time by
He
Michaela.
got snaked by his closest friends. Michaela is the biggest snake of them all. And I'm so glad that Annalise brought up the whole Simon case with ICE, the deportation stuff. Because justice for Simon, I hated him, but Michaela literally ruined his life. So I'm glad that he got a mention at the trial, because that is possibly one of Michaela's biggest, snakiest moments.
Yeah, like, oh my god, she gets to continue living her life after this.
I know. It makes me sick. I feel like if Connor has to go to jail, then all three of them should. It shouldn't just be one. It's not fair.
What happened to keeping the same deal for everyone, eh? Wow.
I know. That went out the window well quick.
I hate Solomon as well. By
I know.
The way.
I know. He's snaky as well. It's where Michaela gets it from.
I think that's the main parts of the trial. For this final episode, I'm standing with my prediction that I think the governor will die and I think Jorge will die. I think, if I really have to go with a prediction, I think she might kill herself. I think she'll go to jail and kill herself.
Yeah, that's what I speculated. I think Burkhead might kill herself if she's put in jail. Probably wants to end her own life than, you know, get shit in prison. I don't know. I feel like one main has to die. I don't want any of them to die, but
I also
feel like
think the funeral that we've been shown might be a funeral in the future, and we'll see Annalise like dead there.
I mean, Wes was literally in that premonition.
I guess the only thing I have is that was Wes's ghost, but why?
It's a bit of a weird. It was really weird putting that in there and then just not addressing it at all for episodes to come.
No.
And now we're on the last one, so they have to say something about it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what was the point?
I don't know, but oh my god. So I'm predicting it. Oh, and Jorge. I think Jorge's gonna die at the hands of Nate somehow. I don't know how we'll get to him, but I think he will die. Jorge has to die. Like, come on, he's been like the longest running villain.
I guess it's not guaranteed though. And if Nate does kill him, that makes him a serial killer.
Well, who isn't?
Honestly, at this
look at
point.
Frank. Or maybe Frank will kill Jorge. Although I don't really know why he'd have a motive to kill him right now because of all his other stuff going on.
Out of frustration, he'd be like, oh, give me his neck. I need to kill someone, I got the urge.
Yeah, oh god, I don't know. I'm so scared. I don't. Right
There's
now
only
I'm
one
scared.
way to find out.
I'm scared because I don't want Connor to go to jail, and I think he might.
I don't want him to die or go to jail. I want him and Oliver to run off into the sunset and just live their lives. Like, I just don't want any bad stuff for them. I like happy endings.
Yeah, that we ain't getting that. That's for sure.
We're probably not going to get any of that, but I really want at least someone to have a happy ending. Please.
Yeah.
Even if it has to be Frank and Bonnie. Yes. And that's pushing the barrel for me. Like, if that has to happen, then so be it.
I mean, he chose Bonnie over Laurel, so that's already good enough for me.
I know, when he said, like, I love her, I was getting very worried. Like, I did ship him and Laurel, but she's a snake now in my eyes. But then he did go on to say that he really loved Bonnie, so pulled it back.
Yeah.
So yeah. What the hell? What's going on?
We don't know yet, Mama.
Oh my god! What's going on? Oh, we've got a timestamp! No!
I didn't even think about the possibility of the clock!
This was the governor. She heard Hannah was about to name her in court. And now Hannah can't do that, can she?
Oh shit, this is going to end really badly, I can feel it.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's not good. Someone's dead.
Yep, love you too.
Frank, I was waiting for him to come into the shop.
Here we go.
Who even is this guy?
My mother.
Oh.
I hate that he's referring to her as such.
You know, I always hoped you two would end up together.
Well, that's a lie.
So you don't hate yourself so much for abandoning him? I never wanted to need him. Because I don't know if he can take it. He says he can.
Bonnie is quite a handful.
If anyone can make him happy, it's gonna be you.
Yeah. He has been
You're the
there
one who
for
kept us
her.
together, Bonnie.
I think this is the happiest Frank has been as well.
Feels so good you admitting that.
Oh, I hate them saying that.
Mr. Castillo, during the times that you were speaking with Ellen,
Oh,
how
he
would you
made it.
categorize
I'm
your
so
relationship with her?
nervous.
Troubled. Why? Did you ever catch your
Oh
daughter
god, here he
lying to you?
is.
That's who I was talking about. I didn't even realise Nate was
That's what
talking.
I want to talk about Nate.
Have you ever contacted the governor or anyone associated with her to enact ill will against Miss Keating?
Absolutely not.
I thought he was on Team
Well, this was
Annalise.
unhelpful.
The governor was involved in your son Xavier's death?
Come on.
No.
What?
Did he play Nate?
Who put me in jail based on misinformation from an informant.
Oh,
That's her
HTGAWM.
sitting right behind Miss Keating.
Objection!
Those two women are conspiring against.
Should have known he wasn't gonna come through.
Governor probably bribed him with a pardon.
Or your dad didn't want to be the next one killed.
Well, he is gonna be now. I just have to figure out how.
Maybe one of us needs to tell the truth. The real truth.
That'll fix nothing.
And my sentence will be even longer.
It's also the right thing to do.
Say you're kidding.
I know. I
Of
like.
course I am.
She's
Haha.
only worried about herself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a nap.
I like how he's openly admitting how much he hates Michaela, and she's cool with it. Like she just doesn't even miss a beat.
The witness is Wes. He wrote a confession. He hid it in a safe deposit box.
Oh.
Let's not jump to conclusions.
Xavier stole it. Stop with this!
Stop with
What
this!
the hell is going on?
Who is that?
Is this how she dies?
Don't tell me this is how she dies.
Imagine if she gets acquitted and then dies straight after. That would be
Don't.
just the punch in the gut no one
Don't
needed.
do this to me. I swear to God, if she wins this and then gets shot.
No one ever taught me how to do my hair or wash myself or read. I ate bait once because my father forgot to feed me. My uncle showed his affection by putting cigarettes out on my skin. I worked really hard to forget and
Don't make me feel bad
get
for you.
out
I don't
and become
like
the
you right now,
miracle that
Michaela.
I am.
It's
so
walking on
no.
me, for goodness sake.
I know, like stuff like that. I do feel sympathy before, but she is a bad person.
I don't necessarily think she's bad, I think she's selfish.
You found out my name. That means there's more papers listing me as Hannah's kid. Which means I have to make your wife and kids sad.
Oh God, don't!
Finally. No.
Frank, stop this.
Wouldn't be a final episode if Frank didn't kill someone.
Did you
Burkhead,
order the
shit.
death of Nathaniel Leahy Sr.?
No.
Do you
No.
know if Xavier
No,
Castillo
it was
ordered the death?
not me.
Yes, because that guard named him during the civil suit.
The Castillo family or the FBI to exact revenge on Miss Keating for defeating you in a Supreme Court case.
Can we have some mention of Pollock?
She's not getting a mention ever.
Why would I kill Hannah?
Why do you do anything, Frank?
You know what you never get? Is that you're it for me.
Oh my
You
god.
got me out of the pound.
Oh.
I'm sure I messed up. But all I want to do now is
Stop
make you
crying,
happy.
Frank.
Make me think I was sick.
That's because you reminded him of how sick he was.
Frank,
No more hating yourself.
stop.
And he's being nice to Frank as well. It's so rare.
I know.
What's that?
You found out my name.
It's a flash drive.
Oh?
How you gonna win?
Well, come on, Frank.
Oh,
Your victory cost the state millions.
Money well spent if it saved thousands of poor people from unjust convictions. It
Argumentative.
speaks to the defense's theory of motive.
I don't know who that is.
She's my deceased husband's sister, Hannah. Hannah Keating recorded herself on a phone call
Oh,
to Xavier
yes.
Castillo.
Go on, Hannah.
oh yeah.
Just saw the governor on TV saying Nate Leahy Sr. died.
God, she even sounds bitchy.
The governor killed him. I wanted Annalise to go down for my brother, not hurt all these other people.
I'm hanging up.
Doesn't look good, does it?
Did you have them killed to cover up your lies?
Annalise, keep it cool.
I'm ending this cross.
Good, I'm done with this witness.
Oh,
That's it, bitch. The mic drop moment.
done with this witch.
Oh, Nate's giving her the stare down. It might be Burkhead who gets shot for all we know.
I mean, that would be great.
I know, it would be.
The AG just offered Nate $20 million.
I'm gonna cut out his damn heart.
No, you need to play it cool.
Oh, here he is.
He's the surprise witness. Dead witness as soon as I get my
The
hands
last snake of the pack.
For God's sake.
Go away. You played me, amiga. What exactly am I supposed to do for those millions?
Something that will help both of us.
Kill him.
Do you know how D.A. Miller died? Mr. Leahy, did you have an affair?
For
on your
God's
wife,
sake,
Neil?
why bring
Neil,
this shit
Did you
up?
euthanize her or did you beat her in the head?
Jesus, Nate's actually committed a lot of crimes.
To make up lies about me. Someone who
Getting
loved you, who
passionate.
fought for you. But you don't
This is
deserve it, do you? Because
personal.
you're just
This is
like Sam,
personal.
Solomon, Matt, Clyde. You know better than any of them.
What am I supposed to do now, knowing what's in me?
Oh my god, Frank is so broken this air.
No, this is such a
It does to me.
turn of events.
Annalise was right not to tell me. And you should have known that too.
And you just need to let me be here for you.
Then you should put a bullet in my head.
No.
Cause that would have been nicer than what you did.
Oh god.
Frank,
no,
stop.
Frank.
What is he? Oh, I don't want him to hurt himself or anything.
I'll forgive you. It's just not right now.
Doesn't look like these
We
two
don't
are.
have time for this.
I know. Doesn't look like these two are getting a happy ending. It's just sad. Sort of like a goodbye, isn't it?
I knew that she shouldn't have told him. And he's never happy.
I know. Something always happens, and Bonnie always gets the worst end of the straw.
He's saying hello to his
Pay the
bro.
rent at the end of the month. Now you can afford a nicer place.
Oh my god, he's actually moving in there.
Oh, it's the money.
It's 87 grand. Just don't take the stand against Annalise.
Paying him off.
You hung up on your dad, right? That's what all this is about.
Oh, Dad.
Yeah. Oh my god, they're half siblings.
You know how I know? Because he had me do it.
Oh my god, Frank.
Didn't know she was pregnant at the time.
Oh my god.
Sad, right?
He doesn't give a shit.
Dad had me kill your sibling.
Oh, he killed his own sibling.
So sad when you put it like that.
I need you to fight like hell to get the same deal that Michaela got. So that we, the two people who vowed to love each other till death, can stay in love. Because I still love you. If you don't agree, then I'll just divorce you.
It's only 5 years, Oliver. You can see him in jail.
5 years is a long time.
We're improving the terms, Connor.
Oh, hello.
Okay.
I didn't like that you got a different deal than Miss Pratt.
Oh, at the kindness of your own heart, is it?
In probation.
I don't get it. You don't have to do this.
Why are they doing it? This feels weird.
I know, something's fishy.
Imagine if he doesn't sign it because he does want to go to jail.
He would be stupid then.
Was framed.
Oh yeah, by Annalise.
If she wasn't the one who framed me.
Oh, hello. Keep talking.
Who?
Everyone is sitting forward.
That was Hannah Keating. She wanted to connect Annalise to Sam's murder. And now it's very clear to me how Hannah did it. The Castillos and the governor.
Let me stop you.
Special Agent Lanford, when you offered me $20 million to say what you want,
Second person that said this now.
that an FBI agent working for the Castillos murdered Asher Millstone.
Oh my god, those two are getting like hit with L's left, right, and centre.
Yeah.
You gave up $20 million for what?
I didn't give it up. Let me get it. I got on my side of the road. Today was that.
Look at these two getting on.
Take responsibility for how you ended up here. Because you're good at a lot
I
of things.
like Nice Nate. Makes a change.
That's not one of them.
Shame it only lasted the final episode.
I know. I could have done with Nice Nate throughout the season.
Wes's confession. Found her on Xavier.
Ah.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Oh god, that's so...
Oh.
Oh my god, don't! Oh, I want to cry for her.
She was just spitting all the crimes he did in her recorder, and now he's come here giving her such a nice moment.
I know, it was such a nice closure moment.
You were with Lanford. Agreeing to surprise Annalise and testify against her as long as he gave me a new deal.
Oh.
Oliver's the last witness.
As if he could stay away.
Here she is! The queen is in the building!
We'll say whatever it takes.
I want a divorce, Ollie.
What?
I refuse the deal. I go to prison as soon as the trial's over.
Oh,
And I'm not gonna
Connor.
ruin your life that entire time.
Connor, no.
You don't get to do this.
I made my decision.
I know you still love me.
We're done.
No, look at me.
They've been so solid.
Tell me that you don't love me. Say it.
The guilt's eating him up, and he's always worried about what he's done to Oliver.
I don't love you.
Oh my god. Don't do this to me, my favourite ship! I'm in shock. Was not expecting that.
Connor's going to jail.
I will only believe it when I see him in cuffs.
You know the real victims. Asher Millstone.
Not!
D.A.
No!
Ronald Miller.
Oh,
Stop
88
it.
Emily Sinclair.
no.
Sam Keating.
Asshole.
Why should be on that list? Oh my god, Frank. Frank is having such a rough air. Baby Sam. He knows that he killed his brother now.
I have done many a bad thing. I've coerced witnesses, got clients to lie on the stand. Those are not the crimes I'm being tried for. It's murder, and I am no murderer. What I am is a survivor. I survived the sexual abuse by my uncle when I was 11.
Gosh.
I survived losing my first love, Eve, because I was scared to be gay.
Eve got a mensch.
Am I a bad person? The mask is off, so I'm gonna say yes. But am I the mastermind criminal who pulled off a series of violent murders? Hell no. Anna May Harkness.
Her name's Harkness.
I'm ambitious, black, bisexual.
She's getting the labels out there.
Sensitive, scared,
Oh my god,
fierce,
I feel
talented,
this.
exhausted.
Exhausted.
That one,
That's
yeah.
the big one.
It's exhausting
am
being
at your
Annalise
mercy.
Keating.
Saying that all to a room full of silence is so intimidating.
I couldn't do it. Very
I'm in
brave.
love with you, Annalise.
It did.
I've tried to fight it,
Tegan, right now?
but I'm taking my mask off too.
Oh my god! Holy
I
shit!
cannot not have you in my life. Love you.
Right now?
Please!
What do you really want?
Love.
Oh, Tegan.
And I can give that to you.
I can't promise you the same.
Oh, I had a feeling she was gonna say that.
That's what you deserve. And it's out there for you, but it's just not me.
Don't do
Oh,
this! God, I can't
Oh
get
my
comfortable.
God.
I'm so nervous, really fidgety. This whole show has been leading up to this literal moment.
The charge of conspiracy to murder Sam Keating and count 1 of the indictment, the jury finds the defendant Annalise Keating
Just say it.
not guilty.
Oh my god! Yes!
Asher Millstone, the jury finds the defendant.
Fuck yes!
Oh my god.
We
Murder in
knew
the
it!
first degree of Emily Sinclair, the jury finds the
Michaela
defendant
looks
not
disappointed.
Murder in the first degree of Caleb Hobson.
Caleb Hapsel being on there is such a joke.
I know, honestly. He never got mentioned anyway.
Oh, Laura's happy.
God, Bonnie, yeah.
How
Oh
are you
my
feeling,
god.
Annalise?
I'm grateful that the jury did the right thing.
Oh no, Georgia, you know what's gonna happen.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
Connor's gonna be okay.
Connor's actually going.
Is he actually going in cuffs?
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna sign those papers. I know better. You're gonna be happy. I know better. Okay?
Thank you.
Connor, don't do this to me.
Now I know how to love.
Alright, that's it. Tears are coming. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I can't believe that is how they're ending. What the fuck?
I know! Michaela, look what you've done!
It should have been you.
It should have been.
Oliver's back to being a Michaela hater.
Good riddance, Michaela. Honestly, she's horrible.
The number you are calling has been disconnected. Please check the
What?
number and dial again.
Laurel.
Has she blocked her? Oh! I knew it! I knew he'd die! Was it Nate or Tegan?
Oh, it looks like it's Tegan.
Oh god.
That was so many shots. Do not tell me she's dead.
Ask you, O Lord, to lift up our dearly departed Annalise. Annalise for a long time.
Are you concerned about a backlash from the FBI?
Oh, they're cutting.
Georgia, I can't deal with this.
There's speculation you wouldn't have gotten this not guilty
Frank,
verdict
Frank.
if you hadn't made the trial.
Frank's
all
not
about
gonna
the
kill
governor
her,
and
is
the
he?
FBI.
Were you aware the governor's here today?
Probably here to watch me win.
Bonnie's got that feeling. What's he doing? Is he gonna kill Burkhead?
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Frank! Oh. We just did open fire.
Oh my god.
We got her.
Well, Frank's going to jail for the rest of his life.
Oh no, but did you get shot as well?
Oliver?
Frank!
Why did he get not!
No!
I'm gonna cry. Also, stop showing me Wes.
What the hell is Wes doing? What? What? Oh my god!
What the fuck?
Is that Christopher?
That's Christopher?
Eve!
Eve?
I had to make it right.
No.
Tell him, Annalise.
No.
No, you can tell her. You're gonna tell her. No, you can.
No, Frank! Oh god. No.
What? No!
What?
She was shot as well!
How did she get shot?
Oh my god, what the hell is happening?
Please tell me this is a joke. Oh my god, this is her dying of old age.
Annalise did die old.
Struggles and triumphs. I never loved anyone the way I loved Annalise.
I did ask for an Eve,
I
like,
loved her even
mention.
when she didn't choose me.
No! You stay with me!
Annalise won her trial, but everyone she loves around her's dead.
Yeah, her ride or dies died.
I want to know how all three of them, and possibly Oliver, got shot.
Where are you getting Oliver from?
Her mum.
It's one of the thousand things
Her
Annalise
mum
taught me.
dies. Why is there so many funerals?
Oh, Nate
That's not
thrived.
to say
Great.
that Annalise was easy.
Providing opportunities with incarceration and their families.
Thought
Oh
of
god,
that
we're seeing glimpses
young
into the
girl from
future.
Memphis.
There's Tegan.
Forgave her for everything.
That wig they put Laurel in.
For better or worse.
Oh my god, that's freaky. Oliver!
They got back together! Oh, they look so weird.
The
Michaela.
fight she lost.
What's going on with her?
She knew these were the things that made her her.
God, she still drank.
It's easier to choose nice, even if that means settling.
Oh my god.
Whose hand did she hold it?
But the rest of us know this. When the sun shines on you, you're a fool to turn away.
God.
Oh my god. Oh,
He's going to law school, isn't he?
he's riding a bike just like his dad.
Everyone take your seats.
Is he the
First day of
teacher?
law school,
Oh.
which means we're already behind. I'm
It's a
Professor
tissue
Christopher
again.
Castillo.
I'm loving his Spanish accent.
I like to call it How to Get Away with Murder.
Oh,
We begin.
Oh my god, I'm still crying. I can't believe that's the ending.
oh my god. So that must mean that Laurel and Christopher stayed in Annalise's life then.
Yeah, I'm glad, because he called her his mentor.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry for the tears. Jesus Christ, that really hit the spot.
I predicted some deaths, but not that freaking many.
I want to know what happened. I want to know, did Frank shoot himself?
No, I think what happened was Frank probably shot the governor, and then the
Security.
Yeah, security would have shot Frank and accidentally got Bonnie.
I'm a,
Bonnie and Frank died.
They never got to live their life.
No.
And the sad thing is, I guess if Bonnie had never said who Frank's real parents were, they'd probably still be alive. Both of them.
Oh, don't.
And none of that would have happened.
Frank really was destroyed by that news, and he literally, I think he knew that he would die in that situation, and he was ready to.
He didn't care. And when we
Yeah.
saw him walk over, he was white as a ghost. His face, we knew he was broken. Like throughout that episode, at points, like he just had tears in his eyes, like mine, throughout the whole time. And it didn't care if he lived or died. And he said goodbye to Bonnie, you know.
And he said to her, "You might as well have shot me in the head because that would have hurt less."
Yeah, didn't care if he died or not. He just needed to kill her. I mean,
They both died together. Like Frank died in Bonnie's arms, and then Bonnie died in Annalise's arms.
I don't even want to think about it. It's so sad. I didn't expect so many main characters to die like that.
Nate lived!
Nate had such a happy ending. What the fuck is this bullshit? Pardon my
Arguably
French.
the happiest. What the heck?
He got such a good ending.
He had a nice moment in this final episode though, and I guess he really did come through in the end, but man, he was so horrible for a lot of the season.
Honestly, he got such a good hand. Like, he got such a lucky escape. Oh god, Annalise won the biggest win of her life. She won her own case. She never got jail time, and she lost 2 of her best friends. Like 10 minutes after.
Do you know what's also funny? The only endgame couple was Connor and Oliver. There's like
he got
no
served
one
a
else.
fucking divorce. Luckily, nothing happened out of that. But Connor,
they reconnected somehow.
I knew they would. I knew they would be.
They were the only constant couple, so I guess it's only fitting that they're the only
Yeah.
endgame one. But we didn't get to see Tegan really after the time jump thing, whatever. The flash forwards. We saw her dance with Annalise, but that was it. Annalise was holding someone's hand, but whose hand was it?
I think it sort of alluded to the fact that she had people in and out of her life, but she ultimately ended up alone, unmarried, without a family, and she always wanted a family, and she ended up alone. This destroyed her life. Sam destroyed her life, and it's so sad that she ended up having a life completely different to the one she imagined she'd have. Completely different. And I feel bad for her. Even though she won that trial, which is insane, like, so amazing, it's got such a horrible memory to it now because she lost 2 of her best friends and then had a pretty, I don't want to say bad life, but it wasn't what she wanted.
And I wonder how long after that her mum died as well.
She didn't look much different. Like, they didn't put her in the old lady makeup. Like, she looked... I mean, we knew her mum was sick and she wouldn't have lived that long, so it wouldn't have been too long afterwards, I predict, but I can't believe he shot Burkhead. Jorge died as well. What's the death tally of that episode? Jorge, Burkhead, Frank, Bonnie. Is that it? 4. Annalise at the end. 5.
Annalise's mum.
6. 6 people!
6 people.
Dead in one episode.
I thought it was really powerful as well watching Annalise walk off into the sunset as well.
It was.
Like, for seeing that she will go to heaven instead of hell.
Yeah, she was on.
And even though she had a lot of issues with people, Connor and Oliver still showed up to her funeral. I think that she must have been in Laurel and Christopher's life, so that's something good as well.
I was a little...
Like, maybe she even helped Laurel raise Christopher, who knows?
I like, in my head, I'd like to think that that's the case. I want to think that happened. I'm also a little confused about Michaela's future.
I think that meant that she became a judge.
Okay. She wasn't at the funeral.
No. Well, I mean, she really was exiled from the group, wasn't she? And she always was the main person against Annalise, I'd say. But she achieved her dreams. Good for her.
Yeah, sad.
And Connor making the decision to go to jail and divorcing Oliver. Oh my god, he actually went to jail. Connor was the only one that went to jail because even Burkhead didn't.
So, it's so funny. Like, this show is called How to Get Away with Murder. She literally got away with murder and the only one that went to jail was Connor.
I never could have called that one.
I would never either called that. I never anticipated any of them to go to jail, honestly.
And that was Christopher the whole time.
I know, we probably should have known. But they didn't really change Wes's appearance much. He literally is the carbon copy of his father. Like, so weird.
They wanted everyone to think that was Wes. I didn't really understand, because Wes could never have been alive. And if anyone believed that, then, wow, you have some good delusion.
Right, mate, you don't have to go that far. I wanted to think for a little bit.
Wes could not have possibly been alive, but man.
Yeah, he was burned.
Yeah, I thought it could have. The only logical explanation would have been a ghost if it was Wes, but
Yeah.
Christopher. Wow,
Poor
I'm
little
glad the actor made his return. I missed his face.
I know Laurel literally did stick. She is a good mother. She raised Christopher really well, and she did make decisions for him above all else, and he lived and had a happy life. He's now a professor. Like, it's such a nice, like, it
And also,
goes in again. Like the start.
I'm sorry, but the Bonnie and Frank deaths really hit me hard. But like, also,
Don't even.
Christopher won't remember Frank, and Frank loved him.
Oh no.
He never would have had Frank in his life.
Frank wouldn't have had a life either way. He was too far gone. If that security guard didn't shoot him, I think he would have shot himself. He was ready to go. I don't think he would have had a life after this episode.
That's so horrible.
I wanted him
think
and Bonnie
Frank's
to
death-
have a good ending.
I know, and you finally came around. What the
I
hell?
know. I was open to it because I want all of them to have a happy ending. And at the start, I did say I want as much happy endings as possible. We got hardly anything. It was all like a sad ending, isn't it? Like, okay,
It's kind of bittersweet, really.
it is bittersweet. Okay, Annalise had a good turnout at her funeral. Eve, hell yeah, Queen was there. Tegan wasn't. Interesting.
No.
Might have died,
She
who
dead?
knows? Yeah. But yeah, it's just sad. It's just sad. I want to know what people think in the comments. I'm just really bummed out after watching that. It's going to take a few days to settle in.
Yeah, it's a shame, really, because the glimpses we saw of the future, the only people that looked like they got the happiest of endings was Michaela and Nate. And they're the two that I probably wanted it for the least.
I know. It's funny how it works, isn't it? Like, you never get what you want.
It's like Nate did come through in the end, and he's done a worthy thing, so I guess
Yeah.
I'm not pissed off because he started up a valuable thing for the community.
100%.
Michaela
Yeah.
really stayed true to her character the whole time. Like, she was selfish right from the off,
Obviously,
and
yeah.
self-preservation above everything. And she did that and achieved her dreams. And I can't say how happy I am for her because I'm still quite mad.
Oh, I'm still mad. Yeah.
But Connor and Oliver got their happy ending. That's good. I want to know whether Oliver waited the whole time because he said he wasn't going to sign it. So
I think he would
they
have.
probably didn't.
Oliver was
They
so
probably
committed.
didn't get a divorce.
Yeah, I don't think he would have signed it. I think he was committed to the end. And looking at them at the funeral, they're happily married still. So I think he waited for Connor. And you know, you can get early release in prison for good behaviour. So, you know, I think it wouldn't have been as bad as they made it out to be. I mean,
Connor felt so bad for so much of the show.
He did.
Contemplated killing himself at times. Even from the very first murder, he was the one that wanted to go to the police. So it's kind of fitting that he did do that in the end as well.
him and Frank are quite alike in that respect. They both feel a lot, like they are sensitive inside when it comes to the things they're guilty of. Both of them have contemplated suicide before, and you know how they don't think they can live on and stuff, and both of them have been through it. So God, it's just such a sad ending.
Yeah, I think the Frank death is what's hit me the hardest because he was such a strong villain the whole
Yeah.
time, and then he just broke down at the end.
Yeah. I think Frank's one of my top 3 favourite characters, honestly. Like,
Spoilers
he's...
for the tier list.
Oh God, Jesus Christ. We might have to. I don't really want to relive this episode. I just want to forget about it. Just think about the good stuff in the show. Like, this is really just depressing.
That was so upsetting.
It was so upsetting. And if we are doing a rating, I'm giving it a fucking 10. Like, this is pulling at my heartstrings way more than it should have. And I'm pretty broken myself after watching this. Gutted is the word I'm going to summarise this episode. Gutted.
Yeah. I was actually thinking not a 10 because...
Oh shit, you give 10s out like there's no tomorrow.
It was such a good episode, but I'm giving it a 9.5 because, I don't know. Well, as an ending, I feel like it was too sad. I think Bonnie dying was unnecessary.
Bonnie, she was collateral damage. Like,
literally.
Like, that security guard has shit fucking aim for him to shoot multiple times at different people.
And what's worse also is that they said, Annalise was saying in her speech, from what I could gather, I was kind of focused on the shots.
Yeah.
But I think she said like they need to order an impeachment of the governor or something like that. So the governor didn't actually get done for anything. She was still innocent. And so Frank just killed her and then Bonnie died. In a sense, it's like, would Bonnie have been able to survive losing Frank? She might have killed herself anyway, but I don't know. The double death there was just so much for my emotions. I'm so mad.
I know.
And also, it's because of my happy endingness. That's why I'm like 9.5 instead of 10, because I always want a happy ending. But maybe it is a 10. I don't know. My gut's saying 9.5, so I'll give it a 9.5. And Annalise and Tegan did it all together.
Annalise turned it down.
Yeah.
I mean,
and then we didn't even get to see where Tegan ended up. They remained friends, but that was it.
I know. It's really sad. Like, Tegan did reveal her own mask and say, like, I do really love you. And Annalise, she did well in the situation. We knew she wasn't entirely 100% with Tegan. And, you know, I think a relationship might have been at the wrong time, you know, with this trial. But yeah, I'm surprised they never got together down the line. It's really sad. I always thought Annalise would end up with someone, but it didn't look like she did.
No, like Eve came back for her funeral. Also, can I say, the prosthetics they put on everyone was so bad.
I think there was a bit of a tight budget on those, I must say. It was...
Like, Laurel and Eve looked the same age when Eve was like 20 years older, at least. So,
how do we move on from this? This has literally been everything.
I feel sick.
I don't want to do myself. I feel lost.
I do still want to do a character tier list though. I think that'll be fun.
Okay.
Of everyone in the show.
What, even fucking Caleb Hapstar, who got mentioned no time in the trial?
He in there? He killed himself because he was a murderer. Why is he involved?
Imagine if they got her on guilty on that charge.
That would be bullshit. Yeah.
That literally would be ridiculous.
I do want to ask though, what do you think was the saddest death in the whole show?
Whole show? My mind instantly springs to Wes, and it might be. I can't think of the other deaths. Ash's was really sad.
Yeah.
Don't think it's most sad. Yeah, it's got to be Wes.
I didn't cry at Wes's death, which is why I'm like, He was the biggest character loss, I think.
I was gutted when he died. And they showed his corpse so many times as well. So it just re-traumatised me every time we saw his face. And the manner of which he died as well. He burned inside that house because of...
He was strangled first. He was dead before the fire.
And it was Jorge, his sort of lackeys that did it, wasn't it?
Yeah, Dominic.
Oh god, it makes me sick thinking about it. Yeah, I think it was the manner in which he was killed. I think that's what did it for me. What about you? Was it Emily Sinclair?
Yeah. No, well, yeah, Wes is the biggest character loss, so I guess in terms of that, it is Wes. But in terms of like actual scene, I think the Bonnie Frank duel there takes the cake.
Yeah, that's close, and that is up there.
I can't believe that. It was like, oh, what were you thinking that Oliver got shot?
Because I thought you
Where
said...
did you get it from?
Because I thought you said Oliver.
Oh, I don't know where you thought I said that. We saw Frank gun down the governor and it was like, yay. Then suddenly he was on the floor and then he died in Bonnie's arms. And then suddenly Bonnie falls back and dies in Annalise's arms. It was like, what the hell? Having to watch Annalise move on with life after that death, I think would have been too hard to watch. Or those deaths, shall I say. I don't know how she survived that because that was like her two closest people dying right there. Also, I want to say that I love how in these final couple episodes, Annalise really embraced the fact that she was bisexual and was proud enough to openly say that to the court. And while Robert was kind of pointless, in a way it kind of demonstrates the fact that she had a nice, normal man there for her, but she was still able to realise that like she does like girls as well. Like she didn't have to pretend to be straight anymore, because she used to just like go for any man that looked her way, whereas now she's realised she doesn't have to do that anymore. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching our reaction to season 6 episode 15 of How to Get Away with Murder. If you want to watch our uncut reactions, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Bye.